What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. I know it's been a little minute since I've been on here, but I wanted to come through with a set because I received this really cute new box from Colorfuljuly. This is their September subscription box, so I decided I wanted to do my nails. The last video I did that I was supposed to post last week, I wasn't really feeling it. That's why I never posted it. Those are the nails that I'm wearing right now. I felt like it was cute, but like not how I wanted it to be, so I just felt like it wouldn't be worth posting. But anyways, we're here now. So you get some hair clips in here and also some little butterfly nail charms, and there's also this really cute little candy little case with some different nail charms in here. They're like little rocks and stuff like that, which is cute. There's also this keychain in here. It's kind of like funny looking. It's like this little bunny rabbit with like a bottle and stuff. I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird, but it's kind of cute in a way. There's also a little flashlight in here. It's like a LED flashlight to cure your nails, and there was this weird like little metal piece hanging in there, and I opened it up later on to see if it was for the battery, but I don't think it was, so I'm not really sure what that random metal piece is for. If you know, comment below. There's also some little molds in here, like bows and stuff like that, and this little piece of a jelly stamper. I guess if you wanted to do like stamping, you can just use the little sponge part of it. I was wondering why like there was just like the little jelly part in there, but then they do have like stencils in here, so it made sense because you kind of use the polish on the stencils, if that makes sense. So there's all these different stencils in here that are really cute, like teddy bears and butterflies and stuff like that, all different things. Like, and then we have like this little set of glitters here. It's like a little glitter stack. There's some really cute glitters in here. Their boxes are always like cute. They have a bunch of cute stuff all the time in their boxes. I highly recommend subscribing to their subscription box because you get like something new every month. It's not like the same thing or like something boring. It's always like interesting. I do have a discount code with them, so if you're interested, check down below. This is some rhinestone gel. I also got this top gel. Originally I thought it was a regular top coat, but it's actually like a matte top coat. When you cure it in the lamp and cleanse the nail, it turns matte. So yeah. And then there's also this little dabbing dish in here. It's shaped like a little heart. It's really cute. It's small though, but it is really cute. I actually have one kind of like this already, I think. But yeah, it is adorable. And there's also this transfer foils. It has 10 slots for foils, and you have like a bunch of different Hello Kitty foils. I've never seen ones like these. They're really cute, so I was excited about this because you know how I love Hello Kitty, and I know most of you guys do too. And there's a lot of foils in each little slot, so yeah, there's foils for days in here. But yeah, some of the pink ones are like the Louis Vuitton and Hello Kitty, and then there's like Hello Kitty and flowers, and then just Hello Kitty. And then there's also some gels in here that I'm gonna be swatching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start swatching the colors. There's a different mix of colors in here. We have some glittery shades, some metallic shades, and some solid cream gels. The first one I swatch is like a bronze metallic glittery shade. You can build this color up or just like use it as a topper, whatever you want to do, over like another color. This next one is a silver glitter shade. This next one is really pretty. I had to give you a close-up of this one because the blue glitters in this one are really pretty. And what I like about this one and most of the shades like this, you can use them as a topper or build them up. So if you go in with more coats, obviously it's going to make the color more pigmented. This next one is kind of like the first one, except it's a green metallic shade with glitters in it. It kind of shifts from like black to green. This next one is a nude like solid cream gel. As you can see, these cream gels are super pigmented with one coat. Like, you want to be careful not to apply them too thick. I did it on this one and it came out like a little bit too thick and started to wrinkle up after I cured. So just apply your coats thin because these are like way more pigmented than regular gel polishes. This next one is like a magenta color. These colors are like perfect for fall since we're like transitioning into fall. And the last one is a white shade. I'm not sure why the consistency of this one was a little bit different. For some reason it was kind of like rough to apply. I'm not sure why, but I just kept brushing it out and it was fine. And now I'm gonna go ahead and top coat them after I cured for 60 seconds. I probably could have went in with more coats, of the metallic shade, but I just went in with one like on the 2 metallic shades. But like I said, you can build them up with more coats. And at first I did think this was a shiny top coat, but it's actually a matte top coat. I cured them and then I noticed there was a tacky layer on them still, so I thought it was like one of those top coats you had to cleanse. So I cleansed it and then they turned matte. I wasn't really too crazy about the matte look. I'm not too crazy about the matte look. I feel like these colors look better glossy, but it was still kind of cute. But yeah, glossy was definitely a better look for these colors. As you can see on the teal one, I kind of like applied a little too much, so it was like a little bit wrinkled. So like I said, use thinner coats with the cream gels. But yeah, I will leave all the info in the description box if you want to sign up. There's different like options on their website. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Right now I'm applying my dehydrator and primer. As you can see, I've already prepped the nails off camera per usual, and then I'm going to go in with the base gel because I'm doing a polygel set, so the base on these needs to be gel so that the gel can grip to the gel. Okay, so I'm going to be using that glittery blue shade because it really caught my eye. It was so pretty, so I definitely wanted to use it on my nails. And like I said, this one you can shear it out or build it up. For this set, I'm going to be like shearing it out because I still kind of want that glassy look with just like a hint of glitter. The glitters in this gel are so pretty, like especially when they hit the light and everything, they sparkle really nicely. So I'm just applying it to the tips of these 2 nails. I'm going to be doing an ombre later on, that's why I'm only applying it to the tips. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my transfer foils now so that I can have them ready for after I apply the foil gel. It's best to do it before you cure your nails with the foil gel so that it doesn't accidentally stick to the wrong part of the foil, because then it's kind of like hard to get off and it ruins the foil gel, because you kind of have to do it fast after you cure your nails. So you want to cut a piece that's wide enough so that you kind of have room to move it around on the nail and place it where you want. So as you can see, I did have to like buff my nail because I applied this other transfer foil gel and I think it expired back when my nail room was too hot. So I went ahead and used this one from 2B Glam, which was still good, and I cured it for 60 seconds. You want to wait 30 seconds before you apply the foil to give the nail a little bit of time to get tacky. And once you do that, you just place the foil on your nail and then kind of like rub it in with your finger or a silicone tool. I like to use the silicone tools because you just kind of want to make sure you do it really fast and make sure the foil is flat so that it transfers properly. If you get a spot that didn't really transfer and you see it like as you're lifting it up, you can place the foil back down and rub it. Most likely it will still transfer if you don't wait long enough. After a certain amount of time, I find that it doesn't really transfer, but this one worked out pretty well, which I was worried about because I haven't used the 2B Glam transfer foil in a while. Normally I use the McCart one, but I went ahead and used this one. It actually works really good. I forgot all about that. So now that the foils are on, I'm going to top coat over them so that it makes a seal over the foils so that no other like chemicals or anything that I'm using will cause the foils to bleed, because certain chemicals like monomer and stuff like that, if you don't seal it with top coat, it will cause the foils to bleed. So I'm not taking any chances after I went through all that. Now I'm going to take a little bit more of that blue glitter gel and just apply it very little amount and apply a little bit of it in between the foils just to give like a little bit of sparkles to the nails. I felt like it looked a little bit plain. I just want to add a little bit something. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of that pink glitter that came with the subscription box to the top of these two nails and kind of like fade it down into the tips, kind of like an ombre. So I'm using base gel and placing the glitters into the gel. You might have to go back in and add a little bit more gel as you're applying the glitters because sometimes they don't stick all the way. You have to add a little bit more. But yeah, I just want to like kind of like pack it near the nail bed area and then kind of just fade it into the tip of the nail. You don't even have to apply a color underneath because this glitter is pretty pigmented. So my camera cut off when I did the first nail, but I'm going to be using this apricot shade to do an ombre on the two nails with the blue glitter at the tips. It's just like a nude shade, so I'm applying a very small bead of it and basically blending it into the tips of the nails. It's really easy to blend. Then I'm going to apply some base gel to these two nails and place some heart glitters into the gel. I'm using some heart glitters from their first subscription box. They had a lot of really cute glitter mixes in that box too. This was like a little case that came with different heart glitter mixes, but like there was also some other shapes in there like crosses and like little bows and stuff. They're so freaking cute. This is one of my favorite glitter sets. But for these nails, I'm just using the hollow hearts and like the really small hearts and then some of the little iridescent glitters. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate the nails, and don't ask me why, but I decided to use some of their rhinestone gel that was in the last subscription box because it kind of looked like polygel. So I figured, like, since it looks like polygel and it was the same consistency, that I could probably use it to encapsulate my nails since I was low on clear polygel. But yeah, it was a little bit hard to use, but it did kind of work. It was like a little bit rubbery though, which was kind of weird. It wasn't like polygel. Like, it is kind of like polygel, but it's on the more rubbery side. So I found that when I tried brushing it out, it was kind of hard to brush on the nail. But if you put like a little bit of base gel on it, it works. I kind of didn't really like using it for my nail charms anyway. Plus they sent one in this box, which I like better because it's a little more liquidy instead of solid. It actually is pretty clear though, so it did work to encapsulate the nails. I did have to go back in and kind of like fill in some patches that were kind of hard to brush over, but overall it did the job. I mean, on my other hand, I used regular clear polygel because I did have some left because I was not about to struggle with my non-dominant hand trying to brush this out. I don't know why, but I wanted to see if it would work. So yeah, it did work, but it was like a little bit difficult to work with, but the base gel definitely helped out a lot. So I'm basically just taking a little bit on my spatula and applying it to the nail and patting it up by the cuticle area. I found that it's better to place it near the cuticle area because it's kind of harder to work this gel up to the cuticle area because it's not exactly like polygel, so it doesn't really move like that. So it would help if you applied it closer to the cuticle rather than like down farther, because it was a little hard for me to brush it up. But yeah, like I was saying, I usually start around the cuticle area and onto the nail bed to build my apex, and then just pat the rest of the polygel side to side down the nail. Like I said, I will be adding in a little bit more if I need to because it was a little bit hard to brush. So I did have like a couple areas where like there was dips in the nails, so I had to go back in and add a little bit more. But overall, it did the job. So if you ever run out of polygel and you were thinking about using some of this rhinestone gel, it does work.
Ringy. Ringy.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and file the nails now. I went ahead and cleansed them with some isopropyl alcohol, and for this set I'm using a medium grit ceramic drill bit to file these because it was like a little bit hard to file this gel down. Like I said, the consistency was kind of rubbery, so you have to be careful too, because if you file in one spot it kind of like comes off a little bit, which is how you can tell it's different from polygel. I noticed that while I was doing it, but it was a fun little experiment, but I don't think I would do it again unless I really didn't have any polygel. I mean, I did have clear polygel, but it's like one of those things where you have to like really squeeze the bottle, and it's hard for me to do because I don't have one of those tube squeezers. I actually had to like cut the bottle open to get it out of there to do my other hand, because I was not about to spend a whole couple hours trying to brush out that rubbery gel onto my nail. But yeah, if you ever did run out of the gel, it is kind of like a good little thing to use. File's a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of like rubbery, I don't know, like I said, it was rubbery, and it kind of like comes off in certain areas, so I was trying to be careful because I noticed like in the corners it was coming up a little bit, like on the pinky nail it kind of came up a little bit, and I followed a little bit of the glitter off, but it really didn't matter because I was covering it up with bling. You couldn't really notice it, but I just made sure to be careful after I noticed that that happened, like in certain areas on the nails. But yeah, as you can see, when I'm filing my nails, you can see how the structure is supposed to look. You need your little hill for the apex. That's where your nail gets its strength from, so you want to make sure you have a good size apex, and then some thickness towards the free edge, especially if you have long nails, so that they don't snap or break. And then always when you look down the barrel of your nail, the sidewall should be the thinnest part of your nail. Also make sure to file underneath your nails to make sure that there's no product under there or anything.
Ringy.
To shape up the nails, I'm going to use my hand file. This is just a 100-180 grit hand file from Melody Susie. So I'm doing a long tapered square shape, so I'm filing the bulk off of the sides first by filing straight on the sides of the nail a few times, and then to taper in the tip, I hold my file at an angle and file in towards the tip. I do file over the surface if I want to like perfect the shape more, and then to file the free edge, I hold my file at an angle and file straight across. Then when I'm done, I do buff out the scratches and smooth out the rough edges with a buffer. I'm also going to be using a buffer from Melody Susie, a 100-180.
Ringy. Ringy. Ringy.
To finish up, I'm gonna go ahead and use the rhinestone gel to apply some charms. These are some charms that I have. I have like a bunch of different Hello Kitty charms, but I also use the little butterflies that they sent in the subscription box, which are really cute. I really like these butterflies a lot. They come in all different colors. I'm using the purple and blue ones because I feel like they went really good with this set. And then, like I said, I do have some other like Hello Kitty charms and flowers, and then some AB rhinestones that I'm going to be using. So I'm basically applying the charms first, and then I'm going to go ahead and top coat all the nails with some Model Win's top gel. I didn't want to use a matte top coat because I wanted these to be shiny. It really shows how the glitters sparkle and everything with the glossy top coat. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this set. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I actually post a video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I love you guys.